Greetings, everyone, my darklings, my primos, primas, to the hourglass Cancer season. Happy birthday to the Cancers. All right, so I've been getting multiple channelings, multiple downloads, right? Something is keeping you trapped, or you're keeping yourself trapped. Tarot is all about calling you out to call you in, even though sometimes we're addicted to spying on people that we love or people that we're confused by. That's not the primary use of tarot. I just wanted to put that out there because at times your energy seems to come through the strongest because it's a word. It's a channeling that needs to be exposed or revealed or confirmed to you. So a lot of you may be backing away from tarot because it's starting to get heavy, because the reader is, and it could be for some readers, they're exposing the same issues over and over, and it's because you are playing into it. So if you're coming to readings and you're looking for a transformation, you're wanting to know how this person feels, this and that, but the reader keeps informing you of the same energy, it's because there's no progress. There's nothing being done to progress in a different direction. Hey, so some of you may be leaving readings or pick a cards very heavy. I'm seeing like you're excited. This could be your favorite reader, and then when you get on there, you're like, oh, nothing has changed. And it could be because you're avoiding your case or the part that you're playing in a certain issue. You could be pointing your fingers, calling this person a manipulator. Some of you want closure from a manipulator, and I don't think you're going to receive it. They love keeping the door ajar or cracked open for you. You know, this could also be people crying for freedom or want freedom out of a cycle. This could be with a spouse or a partner or somebody that could potentially be your spouse. I'm hearing I'm stuck, hey. I'm stuck, hey. Some of you, I'm getting that you may go on a trip to a remote place with your partner. There's something harmful, hey. I don't know if you wanted clarity from this person a month ago. You wanted closure or you wanted change. But it's like maybe they kind of wiggled themselves out of accountability, but got you to drop your defenses. They want to you want them to clarify, and they want you to make sense of the pain. You guys be careful that you're not in a secluded remote area with someone you had a falling out with and they're desperately trying to make it up to you, but it's not in a way that feels safe. You're wanting closure, they know, but they also want you to accept or make sense of the pain. It's a hard truth that you're about to wake up to, and it's not safe. Ooh, that's chilling. They want some sort of mutual understanding, and I feel like when you start to sense that this is not right, you're gonna see who this person is. They don't want to take accountability. They want you to accept the pain. What was that about? Missing. Yeah. Some of you, this person, listen, I don't like to do these readings, but if it's coming through strong, I have to say it. This person may try to kidnap you, or they may try to hold you away from your family and friends. They're trying to get you secluded away from family and friends. You feel like something is missing because they're still denying and blaming. They're still denying and blaming. They're still manipulating you, and you feel it, but you also see that they're trying, but it's, you know, it's not right. We have a serial killer. Some of you may be dating people that have gotten away with unliving other folks. I'm getting that you didn't even do a thorough background check on this person. This person has a history in a different town. They may have aliases. They may have a whole nother secret life when it comes to weaponry. It's like you don't know what they're capable of. I don't know. I'm getting aim low. Okay, so I don't know if this person is a hunter and they're taking you on a hunting trip and they aim low and you almost got shot. And they're using that as an excuse to keep you away from family and friends, or this person aims low in life, period. Aiming low in life altogether. Aiming low. What is, I feel like that's more to the story. I think you're too smart for this person, because I'm hearing like someone say to someone who's on the ground, he's like looking down at this person on the ground and saying, you're too smart for your own good. So aiming low in life could be like settling for mediocrity, confirmation, settling low for mediocrity, settling low for small or empty victories, falling short with ambitious targets. So a target, you may be a target. There's a song that says that. Song with the lyrics, aiming low to the grounds. It keeps, I'm hearing aiming low to the grounds that I go. I know that song because I hear it at work. We have a song by Floor, but that's not it. Oh, it's Too Sweet. Song lyrics, Too Sweet by Hauser. When he says, I aim true to the grounds where I go. I work late, where I'm free from the phone, and the job gets done, but you worry some, I know. So it's aim low. Okay, back it up. So he does say aim low. So he says, I aim low, I aim true to the grounds where I go. So I don't know what's that about, y'all. That may fit with your circumstances. Someone may be eating whiskey, drinking. I said eating whiskey. So maybe they cook with whiskey. So spouse comes back up again off camera. The spouse and partner card, we definitely gonna run with that now. And then we saw a beach, okay? But I saw neglect and abuse. Jealousy. So this person could be a jealous spouse. You guys, I don't even want to like pick on you, but maybe this person was great at hiding their jealousy. Why are they so jealous of you? You could have met this person on a beach, or you guys gonna be on a beach. Jealousy and hate. Jealousy and hate with a wide smile. So this person may be trying to do you harm, or is harmful, dangerous, with a wide smile. Some of you feel trapped by this person mirroring your words, your voice. Somebody's hoping that they could be you. Jealousy is in a connection, or looks like a connection with a partner and spouse. What is this? Some of you may live close to a beach area. Footsteps. We have footsteps in both of these. Maybe somebody's going to track you. Maybe there's a hunter that's hunting and they track your footsteps and they find you. I'm hearing follow the footsteps and you would find it. What is this? Jealousy behind inspiration. This person could act very inspirational, or a lot of people think they're inspirational. I'm hearing they hate your glow and they hate your growth. They hate your glow and they hate your growth. For some of you, this could be someone that's actually jealous about you and your person. They want to be you, or they want the treatment that you're getting from your person. Maybe this person went out on a trip with you and your partner to the beach. Something very different from your weather. Trapped in a neglectful, abusive admiration. Why did I get admiration? Jealousy masks itself as respect. Maybe this person is telling you that, listen, I really respect you, you're a great person, but they're about to do something fucked up. Someone could be like kidnapped or like hold hostage. What is this I'm picking up? They turn cold. So jealousy is masking itself as respect. They may say things as, you're powerful, you're an angel, I really respect you. But when you go to honor your boundaries, this person turns resentful. Some of you, that could be elemental spirits. I'm seeing a wood spirit, a forest spirit, and a sea spirit. We have 9 of Wands, Sagittarius. Some of you are trying to hold your boundaries with a Sagittarius and they turn cold. I feel like you know this person is jealous, but you also have to partner up with them. So you may try to talk to them, or you may try to stay cordial. This person may have been a victim of abuse. I don't know if when they behave badly, they were shoved in a closet, or they were made to stay in a home. I'm getting that when they were little, they were made to stay captive. So I don't know if you have a Sagittarius that experienced captive abuse. Maybe they were really afraid of a parent or another partner that had a gun or a weapon. They want to be the sun at all times. So this Sagittarius wants a lot of attention. They want people to orbit or look up to them like the sun. Sun worship. Somebody may talk about beach talk with you. I don't know if you come from an island or you come from somewhere that had a beach, ocean line, shoreline, and they talk about it. They want to know about it. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have fire and earth. Could be Tauran energy. Tauran, Sagittarius. Jealousy with a Tauran and a Sagittarius. Very polite, very consistent, but it's all rooted in envy. Your spirit is speaking loud about this person. Be careful of shoes. Something about shoe magic may be trapping you to keep you captive. Tracking your footprints. Oh my goodness. So some of you may have recently took a gift, a box of shoes, or you took a gift of shoes from someone. This is shoe magic. They are monitoring your footsteps, or they are controlling where you go. Wow. Your spirit is speaking loud. Something inside of you felt something lingering. Your spirit knows what this is. Some of you took it. It was like a gift exchange with the 6 of Pentacles. They give you a gift, a thoughtful gift, a gift that you could use. They may talk about the price. They may talk about how it was a deal, a steal of a deal. Ooh, this is rooted in envy and jealousy. Somebody's doing shoe magic on someone that's watching, and your spirit knows, but you may feel like they don't know things like that, or maybe you feel like that's silly to think about. They are ordering your steps, the footprints. Every time you slip your feet in that shoe, your feet chakra heats up. And whatever they put on that shoe, whatever juju they put on that shoe, is tethering to your feet chakras. So they monitoring your feet. It's like whatever you take in this exchange, you feel binded to them. You feel like a captive to them. Ooh, somebody may run away from the coldness. They run to like more hotter climates. The way how they linger around you with the, some of you you strength to seal something with this person. They linger around you, monitoring you. Page of Swords. They take little jabs here and there. Spoil. They act spoiled, or they try to treat you like you're spoiled and rotten. They're like a little bully. Something that they were done to them. I don't know if they were shoved in a closet or they were being bullied when they were young, but they're definitely doing it to you. You could be an air sign. You could be a more gullible air sign. You work with this person. Maybe there's some truth that your spirit, your soul is trying to tell you, but you're like, maybe the way how you say it is not coming out right. You know, sometimes we have a hunch about a situation, but we don't find the right words to say it, so we come off like we don't know what we're talking about. Maybe your vocabulary is lacking. Or you know what this is. Your soul is telling you what this is, but you can't catch up with how to word it. You don't know how to call it how it is. That's what it is. You don't know how to call it what it is. With someone that has Sagittarius, Taurus energy, they could have a sun in Sagittarius and a moon in Taurus, or vice versa. I feel like this person may be a female that's into other women, and that's a secret. Maybe that's where the bullying started. Maybe she was showing signs. I'm getting like a tomboy energy, or this is a very masculine woman, a masculina. What is this? Your spirit is filtering out this person. But because there's some sort of partner or spouse, you can't get away from them. You have to report to them. Oh, we have the Emperor. So this could involve somebody's divine masculine, or you see someone as a divine masculine. Hey, or this person is in a patriarchal, distorted masculine energy. They have a very strong authoritative energy. This could be your boss. This could be an owner. This could be someone that wants to control every aspect of their life and others around them. This could also be, ooh, this person may have father issues. Tomboy. Maybe their dad wanted them to be a boy and they came out as a girl, so they act like a boy, or they act very tough to appease their dad, but their dad neglects them. Their dad does not even pay them any mind. Maybe this is how you and this person hook up. The both of you have daddy issues. This is how you guys gel or bind it to each other. This person is given to have ownership over you. A lot of you don't see that with the Emperor. Do you see how he has that orb and his staff? This person could have twisted sexuality with the horns. Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. Taurus is like the bull, right? Capricorn is the goat. So we have the goat, Capricorn. Aries, I think it's a lamb or whatever. Taurus with the bull head. All of them have horns, and horns points to very strong primal sexuality. So they could have sexual fantasies that are very taboo, or they always feel people are attracted to them sexually. Like, everybody wants me, everybody wants to sleep with me. Get the fuck out of here. You crazy. The men, they overpower their men. They're the men in the relationship. If this is a prima, a woman, they are the men in the relationship, and the men are very like docile. Whatever exchange this person is doing with you, they want ownership. A lot of people don't talk about how the Emperor denotes ownership, authority. And how do you get ownership and authority over those around you? You start giving. You start being very like generous with them, but it's strings attached here. And then they probably bring it up like, look what all I did for you. We could have an Aries that everybody talks about, but they feel trapped by this position they have to uphold. We could have a spouse slash daddy. So someone could be looking at their spouse like their dad. Maybe there was a neglectful dad and they're like projecting that wound on their spouse. Their spouse is like their dad now. Ouchies. What is going on? We have Taurus energy again. What? The big elephant in the room? Some of you may see elephant shapes or skull shapes a lot in different things. Listen, the horns. Something about the horns and sexuality. Huh. Horns in tarot and sexuality. Yeah. So we have the goat. This person wants to be the goat. Huh. Okay. Somebody wants to be the goat, hey. But somehow they're like threatened by you. Okay, you know what I'm getting? I feel like this person has suppressed sexual needs. And it could be with same-sex individuals that they feel it feels weird, because this feels like a deep spiritual connection. Hey, somebody wants to exchange or they have a deep spiritual connection, but they want authority, they want control over that, and it's turning into neglect or abuse, or it could. They're lurking around, lingering around all the time. They may talk about religion, or they have a totally different religion culture from you. They may feel like their religion is a top 10 of religions. It's like they feel the whole world should be following their culture, their religion, their way of living. They may be married or engaged to a highly sexual person that they want control over. So they may be in a marriage or a partnership that's highly sexual, and it's like they want to be tethered to this person's spirit. Like they want full on authority and control, ownership of someone here. We could have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Maybe they're using sex. They're very jealous. They could use sex to kind of prove a point of a connectedness here, but it's not really a connectedness. Oh, okay. So what I'm getting is this person may have a desire to explore dark sexuality. They think it's a spiritual thing, but it's really not. I'm hearing it's spiritually stifling. Oh! I was young and gay and alienated by my family's faith. I don't know who this for. Maybe you don't even know this or suspect this about this person. Maybe it's something that they try to hide or ignore or forget about. But baby, something about you. Maybe they can't get you where they want you to, and you're triggering something that it's like they created a persona to hide some sort of dark sexuality, to stay in control, to stay in authority, to stay respected. And it's something that you're doing that makes them feel that way again. Ooh. The horns is always linked to sexuality. Shut the front door. They walk around. This could be a woman that walk around like she has a dick, because this could feel like a phallic. This could feel like very high sexual, strong manhood. Like this is rock hard penises, hey. And it's something very taboo. I don't know if you have someone that's sexual. It's like, I don't know. I'm hearing I can't keep my hands off of you. Maybe you're involved with someone that's highly attracted to you and this person knows and they're mad about that. They want that too from their partner. That primal urge, that desire that can't be helped. It's uncontrollable. I can't help myself when I see you. Maybe you have someone around you or your partner is like that with you. And they want something like that. They want to experience something like that with their person. They want that possession, that power, that pleasure. They may be, some of you, this person may praise, or their religion has a half man, half animal, pagan deity involved. A horned god. Some of you may have like this Medusa energy, and that could go back to that mythology story where Medusa was sexually abused or sexually harmed, and she took revenge. You all know how the story goes. It could be very similar. You could be the Medusa energy in this situation. This person may feel like you have wronged them sexually, or I don't know, maybe you have a very strong sexual appeal that you're innocent to, or you know about it, but you don't abuse it. And this person is angry that something comes effortlessly towards you, to you. They just feel jealous that you have something that you could abuse, or you have something that you could use to gain ownership or authority over others, but you don't use it. This is scary. This person may have a scary persona. They may like tarot or divinations, or they are into pagan religions. Maybe this is a person that's spiraling through a religion wormhole where they're questioning many religions, or they're seeing the similarities in many religions. My family faith. Maybe you're dealing with someone that turned away from their family faith and they feel trapped by that choice. I'm getting strong sexuality. Keep looking at the horns. This person may be part of the LGBT, or they support it. Some of you, this person could be in a lavender marriage with a gay person. And it could be because they're helping this person to cover up their sexuality from their family, but they're angry or they're hostile in it. We have strong Sagittarius energy again. Then we have the Ace of Swords. This could be the gospel truth to someone, or somebody needs to deliver, voice, express their truth to have a breakthrough here. I feel like the Page of Swords saw something that they want to question or ask about, but they're not. They don't want to create like this whole justification or like story time. I feel like we have an air sign, a fire sign that may want to speak up and ask a question, but they don't want it to be like burdensome conversation or heavy conversation. We may have very gullible air signs that are very superficial, or they prefer to keep things very light, but this person wants control over you. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe you have creative expression. Maybe you have a lot of sexual energy, but it's in flux. And this person sense it. They read it off of you, because remember, they feel trapped by their own sexuality. So they could pick up certain things, hey, certain cues. This is crazy. Then I'm also getting that this person may want to learn about your sexual secrets. This person could have addictions that keep them trapped. Maybe they're alcoholic, or they drink because of their authoritative position. It knocks the edge off. It leaves them numb. Maybe they even convince themselves that they're more functional on alcohol when they drink. All addictions does not have to be chemical wise. It could be a spiritual truth that this person is addicted to, but it keeps them trapped. There could also be spiritual hunger, hey, that someone is not getting, but they keep looping in pain, in hope, in escapism, in relief over and over again because they're spiritually deprived or hungry. They want to be seen, they want to be loved, but it's like maybe they'd rather have people fear them than to be loved and respected as a leader. Could talk about leader, teacher's energy. Some of you are about to eat. Be careful of what people are cooking or where they're cooking it in. We have a cauldron here. We have a wizard, a grand witch. We could also have people that are skilled in spices, herbs, medicinal things, holistic things. A brew. We have brews here. So someone may be into local brews. Someone may not be preaching. Someone may not be practicing what they preach, but they preach it all day, but they don't live by it. A dictatorship. This addiction is becoming unbearable, but they're calling it normal. Whatever addiction they have, they're saying it's normal, but it's their spirit craving. And they don't know how to fill it. It's a void that's happening with your person, and they're using alcohol or they're using an addictive loop to deal with this emptiness. Emptiness feels familiar, hey. We have a pillhead. We have a pillhead. We have someone that's addicted to chaos. Chaos may feel like home, so they create it where they go. We have sex fixations, hey. Like literally, I'm seeing somebody like turned on, aroused around people. This person could be hiding arousal. Like they could be with a group of people and they're like a pervert or something, or they're sexually aroused, hey, and they're hiding it, or it's like some big fucking joke that people don't see it. What is this? It's like they have no sexual discipline. Using social media or spiritual comparison with the Hierophant, like, I'm deep for y'all. I'm too deep for y'all. I'm not one of those readers that's gonna stay on the surface level. I want to see what this is about. Some of you, the way how you express yourself, it rubs people the wrong way. And I'm not saying this to say that you should change or anything like that. You may be, okay, so it's like, you know what you want to say, right? It's in your mind, but it doesn't come out the way how you were hoping. And I feel like a lot of people, they play you against that. And they laugh at you, or they snicker, or they try to downplay what you actually wanted to say, even though they know what you wanted to say. So it in return, what that does, it pushes you not to trust what you have to say, or it pushes you not to trust yourself. Someone is addicted to being a teacher, to being an owner, a manager. They're addicted to this position. Oh gosh, they try to act like they're high value or top 10 or superior race. This is hiding a lot of pain. They're obsessed with ownership, authority. This is higher. Okay, so I just got the word hired. Hired. Someone was hired to be beneath someone, and they better know their place. Going back to these obsessions, these addictions, is hiding a real pain that this person is spiritually bypassing. They're supposed to be working on their self, their fate, but they're constantly giving, appearing like the stronger one. But it's hiding a real pain. It's a performance. It's a ritual. Yeah. They're addicted to being this hero, this martyr. I feel like I don't know. It's something about something that you say. Something that you say. I'm getting that they also talk a lot of things that they never do, but they want other people to do it. Something about they're jealous how their partner or their spouse looks at you, or they chime with you, or they don't like the connection you and their partner have, and they get abusive when behind closed doors about you. So this person could be lashing out at someone because of you, the way how you guys chop it up or talk. They keep trying to carry their wounds. They keep trying to hold on to their wounds instead of doing a spiritual healing, a soul deep spiritual healing. They're bypassing it by focusing on everything else except for their hostility, for their need or obsession with control. Something happened where they were taken to be prayed over. I think it's something with their sexuality. I think at a young age, they were showing signs of something that their family does not believe in. They feel like it's against their faith. And they were taken to either a pastor, a preacher man, could even be a shaman, a father of an institution or a church. They were taken to see this person to be blessed, or this to be removed from them. This was a very bad experience. It could even be a teacher, a principal, happily single. Some of you may be free. We have shady, yup. The things that they say are sneak dissing you. You may be stress-free. You may be single, and a lot of people may gravitate towards you. You're not even trying. You're not even trying. You're just doing you, and this person hates that shit. They possibly want to know who you dating. They probably want to know a lot about your dating life. You could be career driven over relationships. I think that you're enjoying your singledom. You could be like in a pioneer energy where you wanted to learn more things about certain things. You're not trapped by a conventional relationship or traditional relationship. I'm getting that it has a lot to do with sex, alcohol. The need to be chosen, to be validated is what this person is obsessed about. But they're not seeing how they're mistaking sex for worth. Maybe you have gone beyond that, and that's why you're single, or you're single because you have to do some work in that field too. It feels like everybody shares a similar addiction, but in different ways. All addictions are not the same or look the same. Or we're not all using sex and alcohol or different chemicals, drugs for the same reason. I'm getting inner child's grief. Silencing the inner child's grief. Some of you may be like a paradox. Like women or men your age should be married and should be this, should be that. But you're not confined. You're not trapping yourself by these societal norms or these religious concepts, or anything outside the faith is deemed this. And you're not trapped by trends or societal norms or family traditions. You're not trapped by this father wound that you may have. You're not trapped by, you may feel jealousy, but you don't let it consume you. Or you're looking at these people like, damn, they got everything, and why would they be jealous of me? And it's because you don't let your wounds, your trauma, keep you confined. You don't try to ignore it or act like it didn't happen. Some of you may speak too recklessly about certain things that keeps others trapped. Some of you, your parent, or there's a father that was into some sort of special ops training. I'm hearing I like to work alone. The biggest part of being a leader is to have your people feel safe and seen around you. This type of leadership doesn't feel that way. It just feels like somebody's recreating childhood trauma. childhood patterns, childhood chaos, because they're craving an adrenaline rush that they're confusing with validation and love, or where love and peace should be. Be careful what you say with this person. I'm getting like shady tongues. So this could be he say, she say. Someone may be carrying what you say or twisting what you say to a boss. Hey, they don't know what you believe in. People may be testing your faith. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in Jesus? Do you believe in this? Do you believe in that? I'm getting that somebody's forcing their life on you because you're free. Your spirit offers new patterns outside of something conventional and traditional. Someone may also say hateful jokes around your singledom, and it's because they're jealous. Listen, something with the feet and footprints. Some of you, this person was generous with the feet or with shoes, and you took it, and now you're binded to this person. They did something here. They could have, I don't know, you see this and how the energy is going into the cauldron. Well, I'm seeing shoes inside the cauldron, and this person is taking their little juju magic, and it's something I don't think you suspect it, because they're presenting themselves as somebody that's well knitted in their religion or culture. So you may not even suspect that this person does these rituals, but they do. They rubbed somebody's shoes, the sole of the shoe, and they gave it to you generously, thoughtfully, and then they try to act like, oh no, it's nothing, I saw that you need it. And you know, they're very thoughtful. That's Tauran energy. But what the fuck is this? To gain access or to gain authority over your movements, over where you step, because you're too free, you're too stress-free for them. They need to own that. They need to pick that apart. They need to control that. I can't express how dangerous this person is. They may feel, and it's crazy, because they have convinced themselves that this is what they need to feel safe. In reality, they need to confront whatever is keeping them trapped, whatever they're spiritually bypassing by being generous to others. That's what they need to be authority over. This is a person that twists a lot of things to convince themselves that they're doing right, but they're not. It could have been a root. Ooh. Some of you, you're trusting this person, even though they're messy. They use a real root, and they use the grief. They use the grief to feed into the power of this root with the shoe magic. The question is, who taught them this? Who taught them this ritual? It's a hunger to claim power over people. This is scary. Then I'm also getting that this person, the same person, has worked magic on their partner, on their spouse. This person may have wanted to be single from this person, and they could not risk losing control over this person, because then it shadows their authority. It shadows their capability. You know, if you're such this good leader, why did this person divorce you? Why did they break up with you? Something that they don't want to explain. They don't want people to know that they're really not a good person or partner. They're good, like, manager, boss, leader, authoritative figure, but they're not, it's not done out of love. Maybe somebody wanted to be separate from them, single again from them, and they did something, hey. They did something to reclaim their power over them. And it could be through words, chanting. This could even be threats of exposure. If you get up and leave, I would expose to everybody what you really are. Child, no. So let's see what else is going on here. Are we going to wrap this up? They should be healing habits instead of trying to feed this hunger for control. And I feel like they may get publicly embarrassed or humiliated, or they're going to be found out of. We have rocky. This is the second time this card pops out on my channel today. So we could have a rocky relationship, marriage, partnership. Someone may feel like this is not worth it to keep going on. They want to be separate or single from it. They want to be removed from this partnership. Someone could be trying to reassure them that it's just a rough patch. We'll get through it. That did not work. So they opt out for either food magic, clothes magic, or even basic threatening spells. I'm hearing depression spells here. Someone could be I'm seeing the horn in the Judgment card. And I don't know why I'm seeing that. It's like a loud boom. Somebody may be hearing loud booms at night. Don't know where they're coming from. The horn could also signify that somebody's about to blow the whistle. Yep. I'm hearing a signal of noise in your life. So that loud boom may be symbolic to the noise in your life. This could be a call to a higher purpose, or there's a loud warning that's blaring in the moment. So it's a loud warning that's making noise in your life about these folks. The highest angel is hey. Sagittarius has an angel in it. I did not see the eyes of God. So something happened. I don't know if somebody committed a sin, an act against God, right? And they felt like if they repent with the Judgment horn and the Hierophant, they felt like if they repent, all would be forgiven. But a judgment was placed on this person. They did not see the eyes of God. So whatever they did here is no coming back. They may feel like God has turned their back on them. Or it's almost like, I'm doing this. I know it's against God's law, but I need to soothe this obsession. We have hammer, and you heard how loud that card snapped, right? So we have sabotage and rebuilding, persistent, working on it, repairing. Someone may be trying to act very thoughtful. They may want to be a part of repairing something with you, but they're ultimately going to sabotage it. Or this person sabotages things around you and watch you work it out. They watch you repair it. They watch you squirm. So somebody comes around you, or they linger around you, and they create traps, they create chaos, and they watch you work it out. They watch how resourceful and sufficient you are. Y'all better be careful who y'all revealing yourselves to. Some of you may be drawn to a totally new life with the horn. Like you just out here doing you. You could be dating multiple people, but you're not trapped with a commitment with any of them. You may be putting your goals first, and this whole situation is going to push you in alignment with a new life. An answered call to a true path. Rocky comes out again, but it's going to get rocky. We have Fez. We have you act aggressive, but you are just... You act aggressive, but you are just protecting yourself. Soften your heart so you could feel again. I don't know. I feel like you're around people that creates this aggression in you. And you may not know how to like say it or verbalize it with the Ace of Swords. And that could be a wound that you need to confront. Maybe you were raised by authoritative parents that wanted control over you, or they were very dominant. You couldn't really speak up. The power of your voice is illuminated right now. And these shady people, these shady characters, they're gonna push your buttons to speak up. You may be afraid to speak up because that's a superior of yours. But you're gonna know if this is worth it to keep tagging along or keeping up with these people. We have Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus could be very prime or dominant signs in your life right now. Each of these signs has something to teach you. I feel like the Aries teaches you about being a hero type, somebody that helps or is very generous to the community, the world, without asking for recognition. It's like they prize themselves with how people are grateful to them. They don't boast. They're not flashy. And then you have a Taurus that is very loud, very boastful, but does bare minimum, does way less than the Aries. And then you have a Sagittarius that's pulling you in with mysterious vibes. They say less than they know. All three of these signs you could have dated once upon a time. Or they're all offering you something that keeps you stress-free, or it's something about them that, you know, you get up and you leave. When they get to being who they are, this Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, you get up and you leave, and this vexes them because they all want some sort of control over your stress-free. It's like they all want to hire you or put you in position to collaborate with the Six of Pentacles. But you're in the Page of Swords energy where you're seeing things clearly. You may not be able to communicate effectively or what you really want to say because you're mindful of these people's feelings, or you're mindful of the relationship you have with them. But I feel like you're wanting to renew something or give yourself a new chance, a new life, and you're being very inflexible. I don't know if I'm picking up fair. Are you afraid of these people, of these signs? But I see that you see some sort of shadiness in each and every one of them. And each and every one of these signs may have a jealous partner or a spouse that they want to be single from. You may know it. They may have confided that truth in you. You're very strong in a particular judgment with the Ace of Swords, Temperance, and the Page of Swords. It's like when you stand on your truth, you're not flexible, and they know it. Some of them may be saying, oh, it's because of your trauma, or it's because you got abused. They may actually use this shit against you when you don't want to cooperate or be generous, or you don't want to bow to their generosity. They may call some shit up on you with the horn and judgment. So be careful what you tell people. You may feel at the moment that you're healed from it, you already move on, you were just making a point, but these people may use that right back at you. But it's a message you must hear. So whatever feelings is provoked, you could be angry, you could be very like appalled, shocked, but it's a message. When they repeat it back to you, because you're too stress-free, they want you to feel the hurt that they're feeling in their life because they're trapped under traditions, under codes, commands, religion. And they're jealous of this stress-free. They want to be able to go and come and do what they want to, but they can't because they look like they're obligated or responsible to some people here. They got to play this role that they don't like anymore. Your faith is being tested with these three signs. These three signs has a message that you must hear. And as part of your calling, it's to lead you to a very strong judgment within yourself. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys did resonate. I hope it helped a few people. I was confused with the things I was saying, but hopefully you pieced it together, or it was bits and pieces of insights. Hey, okay, so one last note. These people are calling for you to draw on your own inner voice. The trumpet with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You're gonna have to say some shit to these people, and maybe you don't want to, you just avoid them or you move away from them, but you're gonna have to say some shits, babes. You're gonna have to say your piece. They may call you shady. They may even call you contradictive. You say one thing and you do a next. Fuck them. Fuck them. That's part of your stress-free. That's part of you being single and free. You could switch up how you want. You're not obligated to anyone here. You're not obligated to a religion, especially an organized religion that demands you to give when you don't want to give. Or demands you to give up your true self for what this community wants. You're not about to be something that you're not. You're not going to force yourself to do so. And a lot of people hate that. They envious of that. They try to tame that, corner that, chip that, dim that, box it up too. So you guys gotta let me know. Jump down in the description box below if you want to give back to this channel. It is not necessary. Simply like, subscribe, share, comment. Get these moves. I was gonna say get these moves in rotation. So okay. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so much. Ciao.